A very good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us this afternoon for this beautiful session on Laughter Yoga, a World Laughter Day special on this Sunday. Laughter Yoga is a unique concept that combines laughter exercises with yogic breathing, making it a fun and effective way to reduce stress and improve overall health. Our today's speaker is Dr. Suchitra Kol Mishra, a doctor of philosophy with a passion for therapeutic humor. She is the founder of the Healing Garden and she offers creative wellness services to a spectrum of networks ranging from corporates and educational institutions to NGOs and disadvantaged groups. She is an author, poet, and distinguished Toastmaster. She has served on the board of three public listed companies. She is currently the Karnataka chairperson of All Ladies League and President Karnataka Wellness and Wellbeing at WICCI, Women's Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry. A warm welcome to you, ma'am, and thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. And over to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Good evening, friends. I am so happy to be back with Erica. Some of you may remember me. They call me the laughter doctor because I literally prescribe laughter to save lives. And I'm here today to make you experience that joyful energy of laughter that you have within you. Now, we are going to do that midway in the session because today I have been given more time. So I'm going to use it as a holistic healer. To start with, I want to give you 3 important pointers to your holistic health. And these are simple, they are doable, and they are vital. And they're all connected to laughter yoga. So where do we begin? Well, literally 2 inches below your nose. What do we have here? The 2 lips, right? Therein lies the curve that sets everything straight. Your smile. And you underestimate your smile because it's that humble little smile that has the power to change us and quite a bit around us. You know, research has confirmed that when we smile, we become effective in breaking down negative patterns. And common sense tells us that the more we break the negative, the more power we have to create the positive. The positive patterns are created just with that smile. And you already know that about positive and negative through your debits and credits in your balance sheet. So more credit, more power. And the smiles add up to your credits in the balance sheet of your health. Let me explain. Some of you may have seen that movie, Eat, Pray, Love, Julia Roberts. Well, actually, in actual life, she comes to India and she goes to Rishikesh. But in the movie, she visits a wise man in Bali. And there she learns meditation. Okay. So there's this scene where he's advising her about meditation. And he says, don't try too hard. Don't try too hard to meditate. In fact, just smile. And he suggests that meditation is nothing but an inner smile, smiling. And the line that is really amazing is he tells her, smile with your liver. Now, if you believe that it's just a metaphor, let's look at the other end of the spectrum to prove how crucial this is. Let's say you hold a negative emotion towards somebody or some event, some experience. Now, every time that comes to your mind, each time you think of that, your whole body will be reliving that emotional upheaval of whatever that negative association was. Truth is stranger than fiction. And the crazy fact is that our mind does not have a mind of its own. No, it it doesn't know whether the event that is happening and that you are remembering, is it in real time or is it being replayed? No. So the negative pattern produces that same stress hormones which you must have experienced the first time that it happened. And then each and every cell of your body, it starts feeling that same negative emotion towards that event, person, experience all over again and again every time it crops up, whenever it pops up in your mind. And the result is that the body is not at ease. And this is the state where the condition of dis-ease or disease sets in. Why? Because it percolates to your cells. And you know how many cells you have? About 60 trillion. And your health depends on how well those 60 trillion cells are performing. And all of them are like neighbors, they live in such close proximity to each other. So as neighbors, they keep talking to each other and they affect each other, they gossip. And if the cell is living in a negative pattern, it will exhibit and spread that even to the healthy cells. And this is what we mean by autoimmune disease. Now, the very important thing that I want you to remember is that your smile generates positive emotions for you. The moment that curve on the corner of your lips, that it goes up, then a very primitive reptilian brain gets that message. Aha, I am smiling. And then the evolutionary chemicals that are inside us, those happiness chemicals, endorphins, they get released into your system and it starts pumping all those happy chemicals. And what is more fascinating is that if you hold that smile, you started it and now you just hold it. And you hold it for a little more than 30 seconds. That's all you need to hold it. It starts creating a feedback loop. And that smile, which you may have begun just like that for a lark, it starts becoming real, even for you. And it takes a tiny bit of chemistry to kick in. And that's why you got to hold it for 30 seconds. That's important. But it will kick in because this is a feature of our human biochemistry. And that positive patterns of your smile leads to a happier biochemistry, a happier, healthier body. And like I told you, the cells inside are influencing each other continuously, reassembling, reorganizing, recreating your body. And when you start setting up a healthy pattern, like a smiling, happy, positive pattern within yourself, then your cells get conditioned to live in that same state. They communicate that to each other and they recharge to take charge. And just imagine them, that 60 trillion cells inside you playing that melody of health and harmony together. Isn't that beautiful? And it all starts with that humble little smile. You guys know the value of right investments. So please invest in your smile. Okay? That's the first pointer I wanted to give to you today. The second pointer that I have for you is to think about the power of choice. Because at the end of the day, everything is a choice. And you can very well ask me, things aren't going my way. Why should I smile? I don't want to. Yes, you don't want to. Why should you? And I'll say right back, why not? The smile can be your vehicle for ambiguity. Have you thought about that? The choice is yours every single moment of the day. It's your decision to choose to smile or not. And when I say smile, I don't mean a big wide smile. I mean just a little lift at the corner of your lips. Just that much is enough. If you read, and you would have read Harry Potter, so there's a quote that I love from the headmaster Dumbledore of the wizarding school, Hogwarts. He tells his young student, he says, it's our choices, Harry, that show what we truly are. Far more than our abilities, it's our choices. And I would say that we have the power of the choice every single moment. That's a gift to us. And how we choose to respond to every situation that we are faced with. Respond with that curve going up, even if it can't go up all the way, just a little bit, a tiny way, a subtle way. We may not have the choice of the situation, but what you do with that tiny space between your ears, from ear to ear, that's your choice. That control is totally with you. It's yours. And that's something you must remember. We don't need to wait to smile only when we feel good, because neuroscience has validated and told us that the reverse is true. We feel good when we smile. And this is a very important distinction I want to highlight today about the physical act of smiling for no reason except that you simply choose to smile. You simply decide to smile. So please don't wait for things to go to your way in order to change your mood. No, your mood is directly related to your choice to flex your facial muscles any which way. So go ahead, try it. It's your choice, and so are the consequences. So make a choice that's not going to burn you out. Okay. The third pointer for you is one in which, ironically, we have no choice as long as we live. And that I'm talking about is breathing, because we cannot survive without it. We cannot survive. We can survive with everything else, let's say, but not without breathing. Yeah, food is important, drinks is important, water. But even without food and water, people have been known to survive for a little bit, some length of time. Yet none of us can last more than 3 minutes without breathing. And we saw that in the recent pandemic, how people have been gasping for their last breath. Now, how much do we actually breathe? We each inhale and exhale some 12 kgs of air molecules every day, far more than we eat or drink. That's why breathing right is critical to our health. And like our smile, we tend to grossly underutilize our lungs. Our lungs are capable of so much more. And the way to improve the way that we breathe is to make our breath long and deep. You know that through pranayama. But in a normal inhalation, you're just filling like 20%, at an average, 25% of our lungs with fresh air. And that remaining 75% remains filled with that stale air. Now, if we want to take our health to the next level, then we've got to get that stale air out, and we've got to allow that fresh air to go deeper into our lungs. Now, I have done the research, and I can tell you that the most pleasant way to get that fresh air deep into your lungs is laughter. Because deep breathing is not really about inhalation. No, it's about exhalation. And in laughter, your exhalation naturally becomes long. I'll breathe in and I'll show you. Long breath in, but if I'm exhalation in laughter, it'll go like. Yeah, that long. And when you're laughing, you exhaled it all out. And your diaphragm, your chest, your abdominal muscles, all are stimulated. And so much of that carbon dioxide went out in that exhalation. Then you don't have to work on the inhalation. The amount that you've exhaled will automatically come in, and you will get that much more dosage of fresh oxygen. And that's what oxygenates your blood through laughter. So while you're laughing, that residual air, the carbon dioxide, just gets flushed out. And a surge of oxygen comes in. And that's what stimulates your heart, your lungs, your muscles, and it boosts your brain. And that's what also has anti-inflammatory effect on your blood vessels. That is the dynamics of your circulatory system, your respiratory system, endocrine system, through which laughter boosts the whole immune system. Now, how did it happen? It happened with a smile that went out of control. No, that's what laughter is. It's a smile that you just let it go out of control. It's a gift, another gift, the most precious one that we've been given from nature to our species alone. You know, we've heard it from ages, laughter is the best medicine. And indeed, it's medically proven to be true. And we all love to laugh. But the problem is that the real world does not give us enough reasons to laugh, right? It may happen, it may not happen. And you're not going to leave something so important as your best medicine to chance. And then when you get to laugh at a joke, a very good joke, it'll be just for a few seconds, few fleeting seconds. But scientific research tells us in order for us to get the medically proven benefits of laughter, we have to laugh continuously for at least 8 minutes. We're going to do that longer today, but it has to be at least 8 minutes every day, and it has to be deep belly laughter. So we're going to explore that now. But what are we going to laugh about? You know what? We're going to laugh for no reason. Because folks, when you laugh for a reason, then what are you going to do if that reason is taken away? I want you to be very clear. You're going to smile and laugh simply because you choose to do so. So we're going to laugh just for the heck of it, or rather, for the health of it. We're going to do laughter yoga, and there's so much breath work that's going to be happening. Without you being conscious that you're doing the pranayama, you'll be changing your breathing pattern in different ways, because we're going to laugh in different ways, but it's going to happen so naturally that you'll hardly realize that you're doing the breath work. Traditionally, this was called Hasya Yoga. I call it pure laughter. Pure because it doesn't poke fun at any person. There's no sarcasm. And it doesn't depend on jokes. So we're going to simply tap the fountain of, inner wellness, which is bubbling inside us, and it wants to come out. It's deep within us, and it wants to erupt. So I'm going to request all of you to please put on your cameras, and if possible, if we could have the gallery view, and keep your audio on, because I want to hear you laughing.
Ma'am, since this is a webinar, we can have
Yes.
some volunteers who can raise their hands to switch on their cameras and audio, and we can have them on the panel, and they can do the exercises along with you.
Okay, so will I get to see them? So please make sure that your audios are on and let's have a go at it. Okay, first we're going to warm up. So bring your hands together and let's clap. This is an applause for Indian Shades who bring you this program to rejuvenate you today. You know, all the good things they happen, they're associated with clapping because we clap in joy, we clap in appreciation, we clap in celebration. But actually, there's more that happens within you when you're clapping. Because we have acupressure points, you know, everywhere on our hands, especially on our fingertips. And when we clap, these get activated. So generally we are clapping like this, you know, like this. But in Laughter Yoga today, we are going to clap with our fingers parallel to each other with full contact. And we're going to make sure that our fingertips meet and they massage each other, and especially those acupressure points, they get activated, you know, because they are at the tips. So we're going to clap like this. Okay. Right. When I do this, you stop. So this is what improves our blood circulation, our immunity, and our health, and you get an energy massage. So get the maximum out of your claps today. You deserve the maximum. Now we're going to clap to a rhythm. And let's count 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay? Now I'm going to add a chant to this rhythm. Instead of 1, 2, we are going to say ho, ho. And instead of 1, 2, 3, we're going to say ha, ha, ha. Okay? Now, why do we say ho, ho, ho and ha, ha, ha? There's a science behind it. Because when you say ho, it's carbon dioxide going out. Okay? And when you say ha, it's the oxygen coming in. Right? So let's go. We do ho.
Ồ, tụi ba hú hò hò. Hả?
Put your hands up, and after every exercise, we are going to hear ourselves. And we're going to say, very good, very good. Yay! Okay, do that with me. Very good, very good. Yay! Very good, very good. Yay! Okay, now I want you to pay attention to that vital engine that you have inside your body. That's your heart. It's that engine that works without any rest for years from the moment you're born till your last breath, right? Main job is to pump blood and get involved. But of course, it gets involved with a lot of other things. You can't stop that. But you can protect it. I'll tell you how. So we're going to feel it with a deep breath. And you're going to bring your left hand to your heart. Okay? So let's do that. Okay, if you want to do it with your right hand, it's also fine. Just get your hand to your heart with a deep breath. And as you bring it, say ha. Okay? Just say ha. Twice, you'll just say ha. And the third time, we'll release it with a gentle laugh. So, deep breath, bring your hand up and do ha. Once more, hand down, bring it to your heart and ha. Third time. Ah. Breathe in, hand out, bring it to your heart. Ah. Once more. Ah. Very good, very good. Very good, very good. Okay, so that's your heart and it's singing right now, and you've got to protect it and keep it happy, whether it's yours or those around you. Okay, there's a mounting medical data that tells you a hearty laugh protects the heart. So now I know that you can laugh and I know that you can breathe. So let's continue laughing. And I urge you to please approach this part of the session with a childlike playfulness. Okay, we're going to get the child out in you. So again, please have your cameras on, have your audios on. And now let's concentrate on our belly. I told you we've got to do deep belly laughter. So let's warm up that belly. I want you to place your hands on your belly. Place your hands on your belly. Take a deep breath in, and when you exhale, you take a sound which goes ho, ho, ho. Okay? It goes like ho, ho, ho. So let's start laughing from the belly and let the whole laughter fill your whole body. So place your hands on your belly and breathe in. And then breathe out. If you want, you can rub your belly like Santa Claus, okay? Breathe in. And then go. One last time. Breathe in and breathe out. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good.
Yes.
Okay, so take a deep breath and exhale. You know, there is so much laughter all around you. You can actually pluck it from the air. You don't believe me? Okay. Stretch your hands. Stretch your hands in front and then bend them. Bend them. And as you bend them, just pluck the laughter from the air. And bend forward, bring them up, hold.
That's it.
Once more, stretch your hands, pluck the laughter in the air, bend, hold tight. Release. One last time, stretch, pluck the laughter, bend your hands, hold it tight, release. Very good, very good, very good, very good. Now, a lot has changed for our work model since the pandemic, and it's not clear which model which we'll be following in the future, whether it's going to be work from office, work from home, or it's going to be hybrid. Whichever one it is, your laptop is going to go with you. So let's say hello to the new normal, because that's the new work model. And we're going to say the hello to the laptop, through our laptop, to the new normal. Okay? A proper hello into the camera. So fold your hands look into the camera and to the new normal, which has come to us, whether we like it or not, say, hello, G. Okay? So, hello, G. आप आ गए बिन बुलाए हेलो जी one nice little warm hello. Hello, G. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. So the world is virtual and our needs have changed, you know. And India is doing it very fast. It was roti, kapra, makan. Now it's Wi-Fi, 5G, and maybe 6G, who knows? And you working from home, you really depend on the Wi-Fi, right? But sometimes it's terrible when it's slow or when it's down. So irritating. But what do you do when you say you have a choice? You can amuse yourself when your Wi-Fi is down. How are you going to do that? Okay. Make two fists, put on the sides of your head. 2 fists, the Wi-Fi is down, okay? So it's down. Wi-Fi down. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good.
Can you come closer to the mic if you don't mind? We are losing your audio in between when you're laughing.
Hello? Can you hear me? Okay, anyone thirsty? Let's make a drink. But first, we'll have to pick up the fruits. And it's mango season. So let's go for plucking mangoes, okay? Now imagine you have this tree around you and it's got all mangoes, ripe mangoes, you know, sare, daseri, langda, sab kuch ek hi mein hai. Ratnagiri, Alfonso, all hai. Now you have to pluck them and put them in your basket, okay? You have your basket right here. And you're going to pluck the mangoes and you're going to put them in the basket, okay? So let's do that. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Pluck it. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, 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 ho. The low-hanging fruit. Ah, the high one. पीछे वाला. Okay, so you've got your pile of mangoes and now you've got your mixer ready and you're going to make some lovely mango juice, okay? So you have your 2 containers, okay? You have them here. You're going to mix up this shake really well. Let's do it. Yeah. 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 Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. You know what? Some of you turns out to be lactose intolerant. Doesn't matter, mix to kar hi lete. Uske baad, we'll chuck it away. Okay. So let's do our imaginary glasses. Yeah. Yeah. Let's mix it well first. Yeah. 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 Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. I told you about stress, right? It's like a monster and it's there around us. I want you to know that anything that you can think, anything from the moment you wake up to the moment you sleep, whatever you think has the potential to cause stress. But the secret is that if you laugh at it, you will not be stressed by it. That's the secret. So let's take a problem. Let's take a problem like credit card bill. Yeah. Okay. So let's open up your envelope and just read your credit card bill. Gives you a lot of stress, right? Bill mein ye kya hai? When did I buy that? What was I thinking? What's wrong with you? Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. You see, when you have a problem and you learn to laugh at it, and that's when you bust it. That's when the neural pathways that you have, we generally look at the problem in a certain way. When you start laughing at it, then the pathways change and the problem does not appear to be so stressful. Now, we all have our differences of opinion, right? वो तो होगा ना. I'm thinking like this, you are thinking like this, you are not understanding me, I'm not following what you are saying. Why? Because I am right, you are wrong. Argument में तो ये है ना, I am right, you are wrong. Now you want to convey that. How are you going to do that? Stick your finger out to that guy. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. People will tell you, innocent guy, just calm down, take a chill pill. I'm sure some time or the other somebody has told you, take a chill pill. And then you don't know what exactly are you supposed to do when you take a chill pill. And I'll tell you. Today, I'll tell you how you actually take a chill pill. So take out your chill pill, remove the wrapper, and then open it up. Just pop it in. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good.
Ma'am, just a small request. We are unable to hear you exactly when you're smiling or when you're laughing. I don't exactly know what's the problem, but we can hear you when you're talking, but especially when you're laughing, we cannot hear you.
Okay.
Maybe
You
the,
can't
the
hear my laughter?
webcam or the mic is not picking you up there.
Oh, this is very odd.
For a fact, I know that's the best part, and that's what we are missing.
No. Oh, this is, I don't know what HP has come out with, this new system which transmutes my laughter into mute or what, I don't know. But I'm glad at least you can follow what's happening. Okay. So what I want to tell you was that when you change your mood through a simple little laughter pill, what is happening is that you are also transmuting the negative into positive, negativity into positivity and productivity. Okay. So now life is good and it's getting better, except that you still have to sanitize, right? You have to sanitize and it's getting tiresome. So let's have fun with the sanitizer. Okay, let's do that for 30 seconds. You have the sanitizer and while you sanitize. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. Now let's try some really interesting different kinds of laughter. There's one in which we actually are very nervous, but it's very awkward because we're laughing in a not so funny way. So let's try it because we're not sure whether we should laugh, but everybody around is laughing. So let's laugh like. You don't get the joke, but yeah, they're still laughing. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. Then you have a situation where, it's very inappropriate to laugh. And we all go through those situations. You could have a client, you could have a boss, a mother-in-law, partner, teammate, whatever. You're dying to laugh, but you can't because it's so inappropriate. So what are you going to do that? Okay. So you're going to do this. This is so good for your abs, The whole system gets a workout and you laugh silently. Okay, let's do it. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. The silent treatment is always intense. Okay. Now, sometimes you may think, time where, how? I don't have time. I wish my mood could change, but I don't have the time for it, So I'm going to teach you one laughter, which is like, oh, jaldi se jaldi you can laugh, it's somewhere, you can change your mood instantly. Now, you all are number people, right? You know your numbers, okay? So let's do. Take out your hand and do ha. Ha ha. Ha ha. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Now, this works every single time. Time. Nowadays, not everybody is wearing the watch, but if you're not wearing the watch, you probably look at the time on your phone. So whenever you're checking out the time, just tell yourself, it's time to laugh. Look at the time, it's time to laugh. $460, $490, time to laugh. Yeah, it's not champagne. You can have it anytime. Okay. So it's always time to laugh. Whenever you first look at your phone, please, whenever you look at your watch, whenever you look at the clock on your laptop, know that it's time to laugh. Okay? Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Now, I want you to pat yourself, because you're in a good place. You need to appreciate yourself because you're the best and you're the coolest. And you're insanely cool to be laughing at 4:20 at this time. So let's do that. Let's pat ourselves. Use your biggest cheerleader. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. And there are times when you suddenly feel, it's like you need to take a break. So I want to tell you the best way to do it when you're on the desk is you pull up your shoulders and then you just drop them. Okay? You pull your shoulder and you drop it. And if you can drop it with a laugh, nothing like it. So pull it up and just you do it 5 times, you are fresh, Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Guys, I want you to now do one very fast one. Okay, let's bring it to the climax. I want you to clap. If you have a partner, nothing like it. So you're going to clap And you're going to say boom, boom. Okay? You're going to do boom, boom, and then you'll do shakalaka, 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 ha, ha, ha. Okay? Let's do that. If you know partner, you can go like that. Okay? So, boom, boom, shakalaka, 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 ha, ha, ha. Yes, you could do that. Yes, you could do that to each other. The last one, you could do that to each other. Okay, let's go. Shakalaka, shakalaka, shakalaka. Boom, boom. Shakalaka, 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 shakalaka. Boom. Shakalaka, 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 shakalaka. Boom. Shakalaka, 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 shakalaka. 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 Let's slow it down. Boom, boom. Shakalaka, shakalaka, shakalaka. Ha, ha, ha. Boom, boom. Shakalaka, shakalaka, shakalaka. Ha, ha, ha. Very good, very good. Very good, very good. Very good, very good. Okay, guys, it's time to cool down. And for that, I want, even if you're sitting on your desk, but I want you to just lift your heels and press your toes. Okay, you're going to lift your heels, press your toes down, and then you're going to open your arms and you'll do aha, aha. Okay, so we're going to go aha, aha. Throw your head back when you do that. Uh-huh. 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 Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. So now we really need to cool down. It's super important to cool down because if you've done it with me, and I certainly need to cool down, you may not know, but your laughter has greatly oxygenated you, and unknowingly, you have had a cardio workout. Because we laughed in different ways, we changed our breath patterns continuously, and that has done wonders to relax us inside. We roared with laughter, right? But now it's time to cool down. So we'll do a little meditation as we cool down. And I'd like you to close your eyes and take a deep breath. You can place your palms open on your thighs. Keep your eyes closed and take a deep breath. Inhale slowly through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Take a deep breath and exhale through your mouth. When you inhale, you feel your abdomen expand. And when you exhale, you feel your abdomen contract like a balloon. So you breathe in and the balloon expands. You breathe out, balloon contracts. One last time. Exhale. Now, I'd like you to draw your mind inwards Drawing your energies towards your navel, towards your belly and your belly button. Take a moment to center yourself in the core of your abdomen and say to yourself, I am here now. I am here now. So you ground yourself in this moment here, and then let the soft smile, very soft smile, come to the corner of your lips. Just a slight curve to sense that your lips are smiling. And you think, my lips are smiling. My lips are so relaxed. And then just feel how happy your lips feel. And then slowly allow that happy feeling to spread all over your face. Take a moment to feel your whole head is feeling good and calm. And this feeling now wants to spread throughout your body. It wants to spread from the top of your head, and it's traveling down your spine, all the way down to your feet, gliding down your ankle and tingling down to every toe. You are feeling calm and refreshed. And you say in your mind, I am at peace with myself. I so appreciate who I am. I am born to smile. I'm born to laugh. And I embrace my happy feelings. And I enjoy being content. If and when my mood is low, yes, that happens sometimes, I accept my emotions and I recognize that this will pass and I'll be happy again. I forgive myself for any mistakes that I have made. I move on. I don't dwell in the past. I don't have to be perfect. My efforts are good. They're good enough, and that's what matters. I feel good about who I am today at this moment, and I look forward to good, happy times, smiling with my friends, my family, my colleagues. I nurture the child within me, and I feel secure in who I am, and I don't need to compare myself with others. The source of my health, the source of my wellness lies within me, and I'm living in the feeling of amazing grace. Enjoy the feeling of relaxation that you're in, and thank yourself for taking care of your body and your mind today. Remind yourself that you have the power of choice to visit this calm place inside you whenever you wish. And now you lift your head up, open your eyes, throw your head back, and smile gently. Looking up, take a deep breath in. And whenever you're ready, blink your eyes and come back to your immediate world. Fold your hands and make a complete circle, a full circle. You are the power to create, to nourish, and to transform your energy and the energy around you. Friends, I want you to remember the 3 simple pointers that I gave you for your holistic health today. An easy smile, always ready to come on your lips, the power of choice, and deep breathing. We did all 3 in this session, and of course, pure laughter just happened. I hope you feel light. I hope you feel happy. I hope you feel joyful and energized. You are going to continue to smile a lot today. And tonight you're going to sleep like a baby. And when you wake up and you want to be serious, I want to tell you, my advice is be serious about laughter, okay? And take laughter seriously. That's my message to you today. And if you have any questions, please ask me and I'll be very happy to answer.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for taking us, all of us, through this journey. Everyone enjoyed in the session. Before we quickly move to the Q&A section, I would like to take this opportunity to launch a feedback poll to understand how the audience liked the session. So I request all the audience to answer the poll that you see on your screens. In the meantime, if you have any questions, you can put your questions in the chat box. I'll be reading it out for you. And also you can raise your hands and you can ask your question to Suchitra ma'am directly. We have a raised hand, ma'am.
Great. Yes, please go ahead.
So Golam Yahya, if you can hear me, you can unmute yourself.
Yeah, Shiva, if you can tell me the question, it will be easier for me.
Sure, ma'am, I'll do it. Golam Yahya. So we have a raised hand. We are waiting for her to ask the question. And then I'll be reading it out for you loudly.
Yes. If you want to take 2, 3 questions, and then you can club it together too.
Done.
I don't think there are any questions.
Gauri, you're there?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good. Yes.
Yeah. Maybe I can ask, maybe, if participants have any doubts about any of these techniques or how you could practice them, or any tips on just being generally more joyful, perhaps. And if anybody has a question, you can ask.
I saw a lot of comments where they enjoyed and they thanked me. I'm so happy because being webinar, I couldn't see everybody, but I'm so glad that they participated and enjoyed it. It's so important for your health. I think you're still on your desk, and to be able to do this there, it just recharges you, and you are responsible for your health. You owe it to yourself. So you have to do this at least 8 minutes a day. Guys, I've taught you many exercises. Pick and choose something which you can build into a little capsule for yourself. And you can do that. 8 minutes a day is all it takes to get your health, to take charge of your health.
Ma'am, we have a raised hand. Rukmini Divakar, if you can hear me, please unmute yourself and you can ask your question.
Yes, I see. Is it Balaji's? What to do to be in a good mood?
No, ma'am, it's Rukmini has raised a hand.
Okay.
And in the meantime, we have a question in the chat box, ma'am.
Yeah, I know, I know. So what to do in a good mood is exactly what I've been telling you, that it starts with that little smile. And I gave you the instant one with for people who are good at numbers to, it's all in your fingertips and all you need to do is ha, ha, That's it, 10 seconds, and I guarantee you your mood is going to change.
And ma'am, we have one more question, that is how to practice it between the working scenarios.
Yes. So in the working scenarios, there is a time when you get a little break, or if you whenever you go to refresh yourself, even if you don't need to make a sound, you can always do the silent laughter, right? You can do the silent laughter, and you can just, it's intense and it just clears up everything, all the cobwebs, all the stress in your head, and then you're fresh. And if you're just on your desk, I told you, the one where you just raise your shoulders and then you drop them, suddenly drop them like that. That's it. It's as simple as that, just 5 seconds. That's all.
And we have one more
In fact, many things which I told you can be done within seconds or during your time at the desk.
Thanks for that answer, ma'am. We have one more question from Reshma Srinivas.
Okay.
He's asking, at times we will not be able to control our emotions. Being sad, we just continue to be so. How to get out of it?
Yes. So that's what when I spoke to you about patterns, the patterns take over. So when everything is good, that is the time you build up your kitty. You get into the pattern of smiling. So then instead, when the hard time comes, then your lips will not go, it will just go this much. So just like you do your in your mutual funds, you say your SIP, your little funds. So that way you keep giving your little smiles when the time is good. Your whole facial geography and chemistry inside you knows that the smile is just so easy. It's just right there. So you smile a lot when things are going your way. So when they're not going your way, the habit comes in. And that's when the discipline that you've built in earlier, that will help you. So it won't pull you down that much, or it won't drag you to that great a depth. And you'll always be able to come out.
And we have one more question from Mangal Pandey. He's asking that after taking lunch, can we do these steps?
Yes, of course. And the best one to do after lunch is, you've got your on the belly thing. You don't do the absolute very invigorating belly laughter, but you can just gently rub your belly and go ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, 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 very gently. And it's just the voice in your head. So even if you don't say it out loud, it's inside you that you're doing that, and that emotion is coming out positive. You can do that. Yes, definitely so.
And one interesting question from Sri Harsha is,
yes,
are there any side effects if we explore on our laughter capacity?
Just make sure that you take your breath back in at the right time. Otherwise, it's great. But yes, please extend your laughter as much as possible, and nature will protect you. There's no side effect except that you'll feel more joyful, and people around you will be wondering and be very grateful to be there with you.
Rupali is asking, when you are angry, in that case, how to handle the situation?
Okay, when you're angry, okay, you want to just bang your desk. So why not do that? Nobody understands me. Release it out, but release it out in a positive way. Hmm?
Great. And Vivek Yadav is asking, Ma'am, you said we can do a silent laugh while meeting. What if they seize us and take it as offensive? How to tackle such situation?
Never. So that's why I said it is. You've got to do it discreetly. You can't do it. So it has to be like that. Okay. Yeah. I have to do it to show you. So I was like going like that, but you can't. So you have to do it, like that. Okay. You know what's happening inside. Yes.
Seems there are no questions, ma'am. And I thank you for joining us today and taking us the session for us. And
Yes.
I'm sorry, we are getting 2 more questions. Can we take that, ma'am?
Sure.
When you're Mayura is asking, when you are feeling anxious, which yoga need to do?
Yes. So you've got to do the deep breathing, because your thought and breath are connected. So you have to consciously do the deep breathing, where you do and then okay. So I would suggest you do the one with the hand on the heart, because that's the time when your heart feels a little heavy. So it needs a little reassurance. So do that time. And that also allows you to take a deep breath in and then exhale it with a gentle laughter, very gentle. Even if it's not coming out, it's okay. It's just you are thinking it out, It's more of what's happening inside, the biochemistry inside you that needs to transform.
And one more question is, how can we keep ourselves happy in difficulties?
Yes, the difficulties are part of life. You know that. It is, look at them as a situation, and that challenge is going to happen, and that's what makes your life interesting. So don't get so much into it that it is your life. It is not your life. It is just a situation which is going to pass. And you have to keep your wits together, be refreshed with, keep your mind alert, and all these exercises help you to do that. Only then you can stay focused and you can find the remedy.
Thank you so much for that answer, ma'am. And with this, we came to an end of the webinar. Once again, I thank you for joining us and taking the session for all of us. I think everyone really enjoyed the session. And next week, we are coming with a sound healing session. See you all next week. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. And I also want to say bye-bye to everybody. And of course, it's with a laugh. And it's my wish for your health to grow from strength to strength and enjoy your infinite ability to laugh and charge yourself with positive energy and then share it with others. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. Bye-bye.
Bye, ma'am. Take care. Bye, everyone. See you next week.